And let's drop him.
Oh! Wow.
No way!
Oh, I gotta just process that for a second. I don't think we've seen that on a step down yet. Truck driver to tail whip. Such a huge move. That's our favorite Erik FEDKO move, the 360 seat grab Indian air. Double tail up on the hip.
He's gotten even better in the offseason. This is ridiculous.
Always. Every time this guy shows up, he's better. He just keeps getting new, better and better, bigger tricks. Combos like that. Opposite 360 up, truck driver down. Backflip on the long and low. We saw him do something big in practice on this jump right here. Backflip bar spins to tail. Yes! So long, but able to hold on. That was an exciting, action-packed run, and I can't get over that first move. 360 bar spin to tail up. Have we ever seen that on a step down? Holy.
Let's think about the bookends on this run. Kicking it off, the step down 360 bar spin to tail up, and then on the final jump, the backflip bar spin to tail up, and then his extension has become even large. Like, what do you even call that now? It's like a 360 heart attack Indian air because he's almost going vertical, the extension on that 360 Indian air.
That was insane, this right here. Just a 360 tail up is known as a huge move on a feature like that, but he was able to throw in a bar spin before the 360 tail whip. Man, this guy is so exciting to watch. That right there, so much style and so unique.
See the look over on that 360 seat grab Indian air as well, just like stalling it out for the camera operators.
That was an opposite bar spin there off the street box. So even those small little differences in his run play a big factor into his score. Opposite 360 up. That run was the whole package, man. He was spinning both ways, had huge combos on everything. Rides with so much confidence, and he always has. We noticed that from the very beginning with this young rider. It's like he's been doing it his whole life. Backflip bar spin and tail. Look how long he goes on this landing, too. Like he was about 8 to 10 feet down.
Goes long, yet the feet stay on the pedals. It's kind of everything that the judges are looking for. They're looking for variety in tricks. They're looking in precision in the execution. And for those reasons, I'm really wondering where this score is going to land him in those standings. The score to beat, an 85, held by the Czech Republic's Jakub VENCL, as we await the score for Germany's Erik FEDKO.
Such an exciting run right there. So many things about that. The judges are going to need to take their time and process that.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
Whoa, we're into the 90s, folks, at 90.25. Skyrocketing Erik FEDKO into the lead. Fun little statistic. In the history of Crankworx, there's never been an all-European podium. There's always been at least one North American on there. But take a look at who has the opportunity to keep that streak alive. Nicholi ROGATKIN, the man who has won this event before, but he's only got one more opportunity to get a score in the bag. If you remember from run number 1, he had a great run going. He was going for the front flip tail whip on the final jump. It looked like this. We talked to him on the headset. He said it wasn't about the speed, it was more about needing a little bit more snap on the lip. You need so much rotation to be able to get that bike around, put your feet back on the pedals, and he'll actually hook those feet on the pedals and use the feet to pull the bike down to finish out that rotation. So you know that's on his mind right now, but he needs to take it one step at a time. A lot of features on this course. Each one of them needs to be perfect. Here we go.
Here we go. Anytime Nicholi drops in, it's going to be a show.
Yes.
Cork 720, he has that on such lockdown. Corked out flip on the shark fin, pedaling for this twister.
Oh, yeah.
1080 rotation, landing so smooth. The king of these unique new age rotations, Nicholi ROGATKIN. Tail whip up, 360 down. That feature comes up so fast. Suicide up. We're going to see him make it to this last jump here. 360 X up down. Tuck no hander.
All right, get the snap here. Front flip, tail whip,
stops it.
Yes, Nicholi ROGATKIN.
Oh, so exciting to watch that guy ride, and here's his Sally.
That's the Sally we were asking for. Hey, it all went as planned. Hey, we told him we would Sally with him. Let's do it. Come on.
I'll leave that one up to you. You look like you're going to throw another shoulder out.
Yes, Nicholi. All right. So we talked about that fun statistic earlier. We need to see the score here. Will he be able to beat the 88.25 of Tomas LEMOINE and put a North American on this podium?
So many rotations. Cork 720 on the start step down. Such a huge move. And this right here, 1080 rotation mid-course.
So Let's talk about the front flip tail whip, because I remember in the past, you know, he's done the cast roll whip in Innsbruck. He's also done fronty whip, but I feel like I remember him saying that the fronty whip is actually harder.
He said it's the hardest trick that he does, also his least favorite, but the judges love it because they know the technicality of it.
Nobody else is doing it. That always means something.
We'll see if we get a replay of it, but I want you to watch his feet, because if he doesn't get his feet on the pedals, on the tail whip of the front flip, then the rotation's not going to come around.
Okay, well, let's take a look at this front flip tail up here. He needs to get good snap off the lip. And here we go. Watch these pedals right here and right here. He puts his feet on, and then hope you got good grip on your shoes, because that's used to just pull the rest of the bike down. Whoa, look! He was floating until the last second. Oh, man. Yeah, even up until the last second, he wasn't attached to the bicycle. Always about the big fisted punch for the celebration. Sally! Way to go, Nicholi ROGATKIN. All right, I can't wait to see if we can stay on this podium as North American riders who used to compete in slopestyle. We got to be rooting for this score right here. All right, can this all-European podium be broken? We're moments away from finding out. He needs to beat the 88.25 of Tomas LEMOINE right now. I mean, all the way since 04, there's always been a North American in the top 3. What's it gonna be? How high will it climb? Look at that, second place for Nicholi ROGATKIN. Let's go. 93, only 3 points off of Emil JOHANSSON. Rewarded for that front flip tail whip.
Like that last season. I'm fucking
So we're, as he's saying, we're so used to seeing him in that top 3. Last year, his best finish was a 4th place. Rounding things out for the top 5. But this guy, what can I say about Emil JOHANSSON? Cam?
Well, he's kind of the man to beat, and he's kind of in the gate right now. And he's kind of going to be filming this run so we can watch it and enjoy it later. He was the winner of last year's Red Bull Joyride. It was his first win on the Crankworx FMBA Slopestyle World Championship Tour, and he's at it again. Here we go.
360 tail whip, the inward table right there, classic Emil style. Oh my gosh, truck driver to opposite downside tail whip.
Oh, wait a minute.
That was an opposite triple tail whip. I had to process that one, going into a regular double tail whip. I've never seen him do that move. Fast plant 360 up, nollie 360 down. Oh my gosh, opposite 360, opposite bar spin, regular bar spin down, 360 inward table to bar spin out, a front flip on the long and low. What will it be on the last jump?
Oh my gosh! The 360 windshield wiper, and the crowd goes insane! No way!
Look at the other riders just laughing. Like, what is this kid capable of?
By the time he got to the on-off box, he'd already done more tricks than anybody else's full run.
That was mind-blowing. That was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Come on. All right, let's try to break this down.
360 tail up. I still got some time. I'm going to throw some style in there. I forgot about, oh my gosh, so many things. Truck driver to opposite downside tail whip. And then this right here. I had to think about this for a second. That was an opposite triple tail whip, which I've never seen anybody in the world do. I heard he had it in practice last year, but was unable to pull a run, so I'm so happy we got to see him do that this year. Into a regular double tail whip on that hip. That right there was a tongue twister. Opposite 360 bar spin to opposite bar spin back. Oh my gosh, how does he have so much time in the air? We're watching him in slow motion, but I'm pretty sure that's how he sees the world. This right here, I had no idea what he was gonna do. Let's break this one down. 360 regular tail whip. Right here, when most people get back on, he decides to revert the bike the other direction into an opposite tail whip. Now, a tail whip to tail whip back is not a common trick we've seen in mountain bike slopestyle. It's called the windshield wiper. I've never seen Emil do it ever, and he just did it in a 360 after doing all that other stuff in a run.
We've been waiting an entire year to see that run. All the rumors about what he was doing in practice last year, we weren't able to see the run because he crashed in practice. That may have been one of the best runs I've ever seen. It's mechanic Ryan Gall. They're celebrating a job well done. And what will the score be? Erik FEDKO's the man to beat. The score to beat, a 90.25. Emil JOHANSSON packing more in than maybe we've potentially ever seen in the history of this sport. Score to beat a 90.25. He has a 96! Emil JOHANSSON goes into the lead. No way. Okay, we have to throw a headset on this long-haired Swede right now and talk to him.
Emil, that was quite possibly the best slopestyle run we have ever seen. We know you were working on some crazy stuff like that last year, unable to compete. How good does it feel to do that stuff? You've had some of that in your bag for a whole year and even unveiling some new stuff.
I mean, it was 3 years ago since I did a solid run here, or a run at all, actually. Like 2018, I was injured. 2017, or no, 19, I had a crash. And yeah, it just feels like redemption on the tough stuff that is in my past, and to be able to get that run together with new tricks that I've been working on and wasn't able to do last year, plus new stuff I worked on in the off season, feels just amazing.
Okay, so I have to ask about the 360 windshield wiper. Is that something that you were planning to do in this run last year, or is that something new that you've learned since then?
I learned it pretty much during this winter, and my ankles do not like it, to be honest, but yeah, I make it work and getting better and better at it.
That was crazy, man. Watching you ride looks like you're in slow motion. So great to see you do all those combos. I gotta believe, I gotta hope that was not a safety run, because you packed so much into that run, but we'll see how the rest of the field does and see what your second run will be.
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks, Emil. All right, he's got a target on his back. I can't wait to see if anybody has what it takes to knock him off.